If you guys haven't heard, Bobbi Kristina Brown was found unresponsive in a bathtub yesterday by her husband and a close friend of hers. And the first thing I thought about when I heard about this story, I thought this could possibly be a publicity stunt. And the reason I say that is because when I look at Bobbi Kristina Brown's past and her history, I can remember when they were first in production and works with the whole Whitney Houston movie. And I remember she got into it with Angela Bassett on Twitter because she wanted to play the role of her mother, which I thought was ridiculous. A lot of other people thought it was ridiculous because just because you are the daughter of Whitney Houston doesn't mean that you can convey certain scenes. Doesn't mean you can pull off the role. Doesn't mean you necessarily can pull off the physical features. And Bobbi Kristina, she does favor Whitney in some way, but in my personal opinion, she looks damn near like the spitting image of Bobby Brown. But I remember her doing that, and then right after her mother passed, she came out and exposed that she was dating, I believe, her stepbrother or a young man that was adopted by Whitney Houston. She started messing with him, and that was a big controversy because they were saying, wait a minute, isn't this your brother? Even though he was adopted or whatever, or he was adopted through another family member. I'm not quite sure about how all that really connected together, but I know he was a stepbrother or an adopted brother, and they came out and said they were romantically involved, and that was a big controversy because it was like, wait a minute, isn't this guy your brother? Don't you consider this guy to be family? So that was a big controversy in the media, and we're approaching the reunion of her mother's death, and I don't like to really think of how it feels to lose a mother. I know that's a very painful thing, to lose your mother, to lose any of your parents, but your mother is the person that brought you into this world. Yeah, your father did too, but your mother is the one that had to actually carry your body for those 9 months and actually produce you and spit you out into this world. So I can imagine it being a very deep painful thing to deal with, losing your mother and your father, but your mother as well. And like I said, when I thought about this, I was like, something just don't sound right about it, and I stepped back from it, and because I don't want to come out and do a video right away, and I don't want to give off the impression as if I don't have any sympathy for her, because if she was unconscious and she was unresponsive, obviously there was something going on, and I hope she gets well. I don't wish anything bad to happen to her, but I also have to step back and look at the overall picture and question this whole incident, because given her past and her history, she's known to pull certain stunts to get attention. And like I said, it's approaching the 3-year anniversary of her mother's death. She might be going through things. It might be things that she's dealing with within her relationship, because also I read that the police were called out to her home for an altercation between her and her husband. When the police got there, no one was at the home. So she could just be dealing with a lot of things, the anniversary of her mother's death, relationship problems, and her own personal problems that she has within herself. And she might have said, what, I'm gonna put some damn bleach on the floor, knock myself out, or I'm gonna take some type of drug and try to take myself out of this world. So it could be that. It could be a potential suicide attempt. It could be her coming out here and just wanting to get attention, figure, hey, I'm Whitney Houston's daughter, I'm Bobby Brown's daughter, let me go out here, knock myself out, take some type of drugs, damn near kill myself, so my name can be blasted all over the media and all over the news. So I really looked at this from a lot of different angles, and like I said, I hope the sister pulls through. I don't hope anything bad happens to her. They did say she's stable at the moment. She is breathing, but I believe she's in I believe what they said, a medical coma, which basically means that she's stable, she is breathing, but she's not in too well of a condition. So, you know, I hope everything works out fine, but also, you know, I hope that this is not a stunt she's pulling, because she is known for pulling certain stunts for attention. She is known for wanting to have her name out there, and somewhat, I would say, being spoiled, being a spoiled brat, and thinking that everything is supposed to go Bobbi Kristina Brown's way. And unfortunately, the world does not work like that. But that's my opinion on it. You know, I hope she gets well. You know, my support and everything goes out to the families. I know they're dealing with this. You know, it's not fun hearing about a family member, despite what you think about them, hearing about a family member, you know, knocking themselves out or damn near killing themselves. So, you know, my support goes out to the family, but also, you know, I hope this is not a publicity stunt. I hope this is not a way of Bobbi Kristina trying to get some type of attention from the media and from the public. But that's all I gotta say. You guys give me your feedback. I'm out.